Hello and welcome to today's video. Now we're going on another nature walk today. We had planned on going somewhere else. I had a look on the map around our area and there was a place that kind of intrigued me and it had a bit of a strange name, which I won't mention. I'll probably do a future video on it, so I'll leave that until then. But we thought we'd go and check it out. But as we got so far, there was a sign, which is this sign here. And if you have seen the previous video where we get chased by a sheep and a llama, I kind of saw this sign and thought, do you know what? Let's give this one a miss for now and try something a bit different. So we're just heading on a similar walk that we went last time, but instead of going all the way to Wynyard Woodland Park, we're just veering off and going a different direction and just exploring another town and area. So if you fancy joining us, get your shoes on, get your coat on, watch out for that puddle that I've just nearly walked into, and let's go. So in the previous video, if you haven't seen it, check it out. We come to like a T-junction or whatever you call them, and we kind of decided then and there which way to go, and we just went with it. Exploration, bit of an adventure. Obviously this one, we walked down there previously and obviously you saw the burnt out car and all the other places we went. But this time we're just going and seeing, I don't know if you can see that sign, it's called Carlton. Never been there before in my life, so we just thought we'd go and check it out. So let's go. So we're just about to reach the end of the walkway, the little footpath. There's the little stile there that leads to Carlton. But as we're going through here, we've noticed all the trees are actually shedding the bark. Now, I know you are very knowledgeable and you probably know why that happens. Let us know in the comments what the trees are and why they do it. But yeah, look, they're actually shedding the barks for new, all of them. Every single one. So if you know why they do this and what the trees are called, let us know in the comments and educate me a little. But we're going to head out there and go and explore Carlton. So let's go. So we just had some lunch and we're just in Carlton village now. Across the road there is Carlton Methodist Church, which was built, I believe, in 1871. The population here, as of the census in 2011, was just over 700. It may differ from now, but we're just heading into the village to see what's there. I know there's a pub there, so we might go in there for a soft drink. But yeah, we're just heading in there just to explore it. There's a post office there. There isn't a police station or anything of the sort there because there's been no serious crime at all here, I guess, with it only having a very small population. Notable person of interest, George Orwell of 1984 fame actually lived here at one point as well. But anyway, enough of that. Let's check it out, shall we? Less of my face, more of this place. There's the pub over there, can you see it? So just found a bus stop here and I was going to check the times for the next bus to get back home, but it's not a bus stop, it's actually a library. The Bus Shelter Library. So as you can see, Carlton isn't the biggest of places. One pub, one bus stop library, a little village shop and post office, and that's pretty much about it, that parish church. But yeah, we just had a little bit of a wander around. I've never been here before in my life, and it was just nice to check it out, really. There is another place we could have walked to called Red Marshall, but it's starting to feel like it's going to rain, and obviously we don't have coats on. So we're just going to like take a nice little leisurely walk back and hopefully capture some nature along the way, or something of interest anyway. So let's go. So we're just walking through another field. I'm just watching out for cow landmines. Stepped in a few in the past. Not the most pleasant. You think it's mud and it's not. But anyway, I'll be quiet for just 2 seconds. Can you just hear the birds in the distance? How nice is that sound? This is the time of year I like. I think it's when birds are starting to nest maybe, and you can just hear them really loudly. Like you can hear pheasants in the distance as well, but we haven't actually spotted one. We've heard loads along the walk, but I haven't managed to... Oh, cow landmine. We've managed to hear them but not see them. But yeah, I love the sound of nature. Anyway, we're going to be going over a little wooden bridge now, and hopefully figure a way out of here. We've just come down a walkway just sort of behind us over there, and we thought it just continued round, but there's a little bridge here, and because we need to be going in that sort of direction. I think we're going to get lost. I've got a feeling it's going to get to the point where I'm going to have to ring a taxi first to try and figure out where we are. Anyway, let's continue. So yeah, we're just going to go across this little bridge here and see where this leads. So this is where the footpath actually leads. We're supposed to be going over that little stile there and then round. But as you can see, it's absolutely waterlogged. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to head back down here, back through Carlton little village, and maybe just explore a bit more of the village and head back around the way we came. I think it's safer. Obviously we don't have Wellington boots on and our shoes aren't the cleanest. So yeah, we'll just head back around here, back to the village, and then back to where the parish church is, and maybe around there. As I mentioned earlier in the video, this was a part of a medieval village during the Norman times, but it would have been really interesting to see what it looked like. I'm going to have a look online, and hopefully there'll be some kind of a map or some sort of a drawing to show what it used to look like. But apparently it still retains that kind of formation where it's sort of you've got land at the front of the property, then the property, and you've got land at the back of the property as well, and all the properties are facing each other. As you can see, that's facing this way and that's facing that way, obviously. But yeah, it would have been really interesting to see exactly what it used to be like back then. Now we're just heading back through the village, past the pub, and onwards, because it was far too muddy back there, and our shoes are already muddy. So we're just gonna soldier on and see what else there is. So we just left Carlton village. As I say, it was very small, so we saw it all in the space of about 5 minutes. But now we're just having a bit of a wander around, and while we're walking out we could hear a peacock call, and we could hear it coming from around here. Now this is called the Cars Angling Lakes. It's also a place called the Faraway Farm, so hopefully we'll be able to go down. But there seems to be loads of ducks and things flying about, so we're hoping to get something on camera. But I've just noticed on top of I'm guessing it's solar paneling in the distance. I don't think GoPro is going to pick it up, but I've just seen where the peacock is, so I'll just turn the camera around so you can actually see it, or try and see it. That's very small, but basically just over there on top of that solar panel there is a peacock. So we're just going to have a little pop in and see what it's like, and just sort of show the people what the facilities are like here. But unfortunately, paying customers only, no visitors, no viewing. So unfortunately we can't go down there. I'm guessing it's just down there around the corner, but sadly we can't go there. Got to obey rules, so head our way back through the gateway and then back to the country lanes. So we just crossed this road, and halfway through we saw a little froggy. You can see him here. He's there he is. Say hello. Have you subscribed yet? But yeah, we just found him. Look at him. Look at him go. So yeah, we just found this little guy in the middle of the road, and there's cars flying about, and we don't want him to get crushed. We want him to find a safe place, so we're just going to go and put him over here where there's a bit of a stream. He's looking a bit angry. Are you putting me on YouTube? Yes, we are. Right, you ready? Do you want to say hi to the viewers? Say hello. Give him a wave. That's it, wave. Right, let's go and put you somewhere safe, little guy. Hang on, don't jump, it's a long way down. But yeah, there's a little stream here, dude. Well, hang on. There's his little face. Is that on camera? So there he is, and we're just going to put him by here, away from that busy road. There you go, dude. Go on, get off. You wanted to leap off a minute ago, now you want... There, look, there you go, that way. There he goes. So as you saw there was a frog that we just, was it a frog or a toad? I never know which is which when it comes to those kind of things. But yeah, when I see stuff like that in the middle of the road, you can just fear from getting squashed by cars, and cars fly down this road. So yeah, I just had to pick him up and get him to safety. But funnily enough, when we were walking here, there was actually a bee in the road, and I know it's a little small creature, but the thing is, all bees, we need to save all bees, because it just helps the environment, pollinates the flowers. So yeah, so we helped a bee. We're just walking back now, and I'm going to go and see. I put it in a flower. Apparently if you put them in flowers, they kind of sleep and sometimes get the pollen, and it sort of energizes them. So we're going to head back, I think it's just around this corner, and see if it's still there. If it is, I will show you. So let's go. So this daffodil here did have the bee in it. I put it in there just for safety, but as you can see it's gone, so it must have had a bit of a rest and it's flown off. So there's another bee saved. Excellent. Let's continue with a walk over this way. So yeah, that was a little look around Carlton. It's only a small village, population just over 700, as I said before. It's very quiet. There's not much there, to be honest, but I just wanted to go and see it. Hearing about it's like being a medieval sort of village back in Norman time. So I just wanted to kind of see what the layout of it was and see what was actually there. But yeah, there's just a post office and shop, a pub, bus stop, library, and a little parish church. But yeah, it was interesting just to see it there, and just get out and just enjoy a bit of nature. Obviously we heard quite a lot of pheasants. We saw a peacock, but I don't think you could be able to see it on this camera. I'll hopefully try and put a picture that I zoomed in to give you an idea of what it looked like on the solar panel. But yeah, it's been a fun day out. We've had a bit of a laugh, me and my son. And that's basically what it's all about, isn't it? Getting yourself out, getting a bit of exercise and just having a laugh along the way. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Give us a like and a subscribe, which would be most appreciated. But yeah, so far I think the only nature things we actually saw was a bee and a frog or a toad. I can never tell the difference. Obviously I know the difference between a frog and a bee, but I mean frog and a toad. So let us know in the comments what the difference is. Educate me. But now I'm going to walk home now, put my feet up, get a cup of tea and get this video edited. So as always, take care of yourself, look after yourself, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye. And if I didn't mention it, take care. Did I mention about taking care? Will you take care of yourself? Bye bye. Right, so we're just crossing this main road and we actually found like another little bee. So we're just trying to find him somewhere to go, so we're going to just stick him in these, hopefully in these daffodils where he can have a little sleep.
Windows down, scattered clouds, smell of spring outside. Open road, you sitting close. Let's go somewhere far away. 'Cause if all I have is you, then I'll be just fine. I'll be just fine. Heading for the western shore, while the sun it slowly fades. Days are full, and I'll spend them with you. Let's go somewhere far